Hi, good afternoon, everyone. It is Friday. It's 12:45 p.m. here in Chicago, and I wanted to make a video just kind of riding off of 78's video from this morning. This was one of my favorite videos he's done in a while. I mean, he has a lot of them, of course, but this one I really liked, like every nook and cranny of what he was saying. And especially the part about Floyd Mayweather and Golden Boy, and how they try to sell to the masses that they can't stand each other, but Floyd Mayweather be looking out for all of their best fighters, or all of their big name fighters rather, who really aren't big names in terms of achievement, just in like Instagram followings and stuff. I'm talking about the Ryan Garcias and them. They ain't never really had no pay-per-view or anything, and how Floyd is the one who helped them get there. And so that was really good. Check out his video from today. And you know what Floyd reminds me of now that 78 like exposed him even more? And like other people have been like trying to tell us about Floyd for a long time, blood boxing and them, but 78's video today, like, it makes me think about Floyd. You know who Floyd is? You guys ever see that movie Coffee with Pam Grier, where she's dating that crooked politician who she thinks is for black people, but he's actually, working for everybody who actually hates black people. But he's going on these like walks through the hood, and he's saying, and it's the white man that does this, and we gotta come together, brother. And then when he's done, the cameraman tells all the black people to say, right on. And it's like all for TV. It's all a fake. It's all like an illusion. But that's what he was, put in place to do. He was put in place to like sell this whole, we need to stick together and we need power. But really behind the scenes, he's hurting the community. That's Floyd Mayweather. That's Floyd. Because even with Floyd, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of falling for it too. The whole Canelo, steroids. That's him rallying us up to make us think that, he's with us. When in actuality, he just knows what we like to hear. Even the whole Inoue thing. Inoue beat Cool Boy Steph, and Floyd comes out and says, yeah, I want to see him versus Tank, but he's going to have to get tested. I ain't playing all that Japanese shit. Like, he knows what we want to hear, but look at who he's ready to make a big, huge star now. Inoue. So he did it for Ryan Garcia. He did it for Pitbull Cruz. He did it for Inoue. And he uses a black fighter, Tank Davis, to make all of these guys rich. It's like he really is that politician in the movie Coffee. Like big time. And again, I know I'm not saying anything new because 78 just said it. And, blood boxing gave us the low too on Floyd before. But I don't know why I forget or I miss, sometimes. I fall for him and the things that he says that he knows we want to hear. But it's just amazing how, Floyd and Tank, their job is to put non-black fighters in position to make huge bags of money. And none of these what they all have in common, all of these fighters, is none of them are among the greats. Most of them didn't even have belts or any pay-per-view or anything. So that's Floyd and Tank's job. Like, when I think about how badly I'm getting bamboozled, when I think about how badly I'm getting bamboozled just because they found a boxer like Tank who has a lot of power, So Sorry, I had to pull over because a cop was trying to speed by. And there was a man coming out of a manhole. He looked pissed because I pulled over and I didn't see him. I would have ran over his ass. Oh, that would have been terrible. But luckily I saw him in time. But yeah, so that's the play, as they say. Unbelievable. And let me get on Jermell Charlo for a minute. I'm starting not to like him either. He watches every little thing Canelo does. He's such a Canelo fanboy. It's sickening. And let me tell you why. Anybody who watches Canelo, one thing Canelo was always notorious for doing was trying to grab a fighter that he wasn't interested in before, only because they were in negotiations to fight Demetrius Andrade. Canelo has done that several times. So not only does he never want to fight Demetrius Andrade, but he used to love to get in the way of any boxer who was considering fighting Andrade, and he would get the fight, like he did it with Billy Joe Saunders, and he had tried it with a couple of fighters that, Andrade was on their radar. So now, look what Jermell is doing. Making it known that he wants to fight David Benavidez. Like, Jermell, you're so full of shit. You're so fake. Like, you ain't had no interest in nobody's damn David Benavidez. You're only doing that because you really want to be Canelo so bad. You're only interested in David Benavidez because Andrade is finally most likely going to get a shot against David Benavidez. Now you want to come yelling out his name like you're interested in David Benavidez. Why don't you go get your ass fucking handed to you by Bud Crawford? That's what we're waiting for. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. That's what he's trying to do. I'm telling you, he's doing that because he watches what Canelo has done in the past. He thinks he's fucking Canelo Alvarez. But guess what, Jermell? That's why your ass can't even be put on one of them big name pound for pound lists. They don't fucking respect you. You're not Canelo. Get the fuck over it. You will never get the treatment Canelo gets. I don't care if you become 5 times undisputed. You are not fucking Canelo Alvarez. They don't fucking like you. They don't respect you. You're undisputed and you can't even be put on anybody's list. Like, get the fuck out of here. Trying to backdoor Demetrius Andrade. You motherfucker. Go get your ass beat by Bud Crawford. That's what you need to do. Bud Crawford was calling you out before any of these guys. Now you're trying to bring up David Benavidez. I thought you were going to fight Canelo and then go back down and fight Crawford. And then that's another thing. He's trying to tell Crawford what to do. In the meantime, he can, he said something about, even though it was a good idea, we don't fucking need to hear it from you. Who the fuck are you to tell Bud Crawford what to do? Talking about Bud Crawford should fight Tim Tszyu and for the WBO that Tim Tszyu will eventually get, whatever. Yeah, how convenient, because you sure didn't want to fight Tim Tszyu, did you? Jermell, he's next on my list, to drag, because I don't like how he's trying to play Demetrius Andrade. Now he wants to mention David Benavidez's name. Fuck out of here. But anyway, that's a personal problem that I brought you guys into. That's my personal vendetta, because I feel like it's targeted to attack, Demetrius Andrade. Let Demetrius Andrade get his fight with David Benavidez. Stop trying to say his name now all of a sudden. You ain't never said David Benavidez's name. Now you want to say his name. Fuck out of here. You're such a fucking hater. Calling everybody else a hater, but you're a hater. And you think you're fucking Canelo Alvarez, even though people don't even give you a modicum of the respect that Canelo Alvarez gets. Who are these policemen after? We can't pull over on the fucking highway. Oh, they're doing all right. But anyway, thank you for listening, everybody. Have a good day. Salute to 78. That was a great video. And I'm going to put a link to it. I think he's okay with that. I'm going to put a link to his video, even though you guys know where to go to see it. It's his most recent. It's the one from his live show this morning. Man, he's dropping, 78 always drops good information, but he's giving us some real game. And people can say we've been knew that, but a lot of times, shit, I know I don't always know all of that, and I be forgetting. And I definitely didn't even see the Floyd Mayweather Golden Boy play. You know, that one went over my head. I really do need to pay more attention to the business of boxing. I really do. But thank you for listening again, everybody. Have a good day. Salute to Scrapbook Boxing. Salute to Marlo's Corner and Trey X. Salute to Main Man, Made Man. Salute to who else? Champ Side. Salute to everybody. Salute to Mike Hennigan. Did I salute Stormy and KQKC? Salute to them. Have a good day, everyone.